almost a decade before you got this fight again, getting to the fight here. Your experience so far, how is it being back in this crowd, in this arena as well?
It was unbelievable because especially on this country, on this town in particular. You know, this is a town that loves fighting. We have guys like Pacquiao here. I see every show that I came here from one was unforgettable and unbelievable, you know, because the way that the crowd behaves. And I even like, I had some problems. I had an injury on my groin coming to the fight, so I couldn't spar. That's why I hold back on the first round, because I want to just see how he moved so I could take him down. So it's funny because the ref goes to me, you know, if you don't fight, I'm going to punish you. I say, I was studying him the first round. You won't have nothing to complain on the second. Watch. And then I went back and got him, you know. So it was everything perfect. I couldn't ask for nothing more than perfection that happened on this fight.
Right. So yeah, at age 51, you did it again. So what's next for you?
Shakri was just, as I'm walking the out of the cage, he goes, we have to do you in Japan again, what the next in Japan? I say, think about Manila again. I love to fight here. But I want to fight. Once I'm in shape, I could fight next week again. This is how I feel it. I wasn't tired at all, fresh, you know, and if I have a couple months now to put my stand-up game better, believe it, these kids are going to feel fear when they hear my name.
So you fought in different countries. What's different in fighting here in the Philippines?
It's the most important thing when you fight is the crowd that is supporting the sport. And it's like before I could only see this in Brazil. The crowd in Brazil was like a soccer fans that they would push you, they would come alive, they come part of the fight. And you find this here in Philippines. You know, you see in Manila the people going with you and enjoying and booing, which is right when the fight's not happening, and supporting when everything is going with action. You know, so it's a pleasure to fight here. It makes a huge difference. And the food is unbelievable too. Even though I couldn't eat, I had to keep the weight. They were checking me every day. I see a scale, now my hair goes up.
Do you have a school here, or are you planning to put up a Gracie school here in Manila?
I've been working a lot. I have my main school in Manhattan has 1,500 students. It's the biggest jiu-jitsu school in the world. I'm opening 3 more. This last week, right before I came, we begin breaking ground for the new school on the Upper West Side. So we're going to open 3 more in Manhattan, and I'm developing a program to manage schools, to do the bill collection. So I probably will have, like right now we have 67 affiliate schools. My goal is to have over 1,000 in a couple of years. So I was working very hard, and I for sure believe I'll have one here in Philippines, because you have to have a school where there's fighters, and this is a country of fighters.
Which country would you like to fight in next?
See you again. We saw on the mall yesterday.
Yeah, I caught you.
Yes.
Yeah, which country would you like to fight in next in Asia?
My dear friend, I'm a kind of soul. People say that I was very happy on the backstage. I'm always very happy. Even if I had lost, I'll be happy. Because I believe there's no winning or losing. There is winning or learning. So I know that I will walk out if I get my ass kicked with more knowledge. You know, so the reality is it's always a good experience. You know, so if I walk out tonight and the doorman looks at me longer than he should, I'm fighting. I can't help, you know. So I hope an opportunity comes up soon, because I want to do it again. I'm feeling better now than when I was 25.
Do you know where though? Which country in Asia?
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere an invitation comes, I'll be jumping in.
Does the victory feel sweeter at this age than it did when you were younger?
My dear friend, every victory feels great at any time. The reality, it's a unique experience. One thing that is extremely important, normally you learn more from your losses than from your victories. Normally you celebrate, you forget about it, you think it was easy, you know, but in reality, when you grow old, you learn from every experience. So a victory or defeat will teach me the same way.
Is there anybody in mind that you want to fight next?
No. Anybody, get me a champion, I'll fight him. You know, it's like, he needs to be a challenge. The reason why I loved was Yuki Kondo to do this fight, because he's a very dangerous guy. I saw him beat Marius Perry, I saw him beat Saulo Ribeiro, very good jiu-jitsu guys. You know, and he has a record of over 100 fights. It's not easy, it couldn't be an easy match. And I felt him extremely strong, extremely strong. You know, so I knew I had to be very precise in order to win this match.
Does it feel satisfying that now that MMA is on the rise and it's very popular
My dear friend, I honestly think it took too long. We have the greatest sport on earth. You could only compare any Olympic sport with what we do. If you, the moment that Michael Phelps jump in the pool, you let it go a crocodile after him. You know, it's two guys inside a cage, both in Olympic condition, physical condition, one trying to rip the head off the other. So how can you compare to any other sport? People go watch NASCAR racing car to see the crash. People go watch a hockey game on the ice to see the fight. On our sport, you will see the crash. You will see the fight. You know, we always deliver.
All right. We had 3 Filipinos who fought in the card tonight. What are your thoughts on the Filipino style of fighting, and what do you think we can improve on?
I love it. I love it. I was just in the locker room with the champion, and amazing fight, the intensity, the whole time we're looking for a knockout, you know, really throwing. If they improve on the jiu-jitsu a little bit, forget it. They're gonna rule the world, you know. It's amazing people, and especially at that weight division, I don't see nobody else fighting that way.
Thank you.
A few more questions, go ahead.
Yes.
Sir, aside from your own
How old are you? 16? Huh? 16?
secret,
How come you have more mustache than I do? Oof! How's that possible? I've been trying to grow my mustache, doesn't grow. Ask your question.
question is, sir, aside from your own bout, which bout tonight do you think was the most exciting one?
Every single one of them. Every time I could, I was actually warming up in front of the TV and watch every single one of them. You know, only amazing fights tonight. It was an unbelievable show. You know, it was action from beginning to end. How could I? It's like comparing the beauty of 2 women. You cannot. Every woman is beautiful in a unique way. So the moment that you say this woman is more beautiful than this one, you're wrong. So how can you compare one fight with the other? Every single one had amazing moments, had a unique situations that happened that thank God I was there watching to learn from it. You know, so every single fight was unbelievable.
One more question, guys. Got Mark.
They're gonna kick me out of here, otherwise I talk the whole night. You know how it is.
You were talking to your mom on the phone, so what is she gonna prepare for you when you get home?
She makes the best dish ever that I love. It's rice with chicken, and she makes like a sauce, like a pink sauce that mixes with the rice. It's unforgettable. And she normally sparkles with a little of those thin stick fries. I could eat that until I couldn't get out of the table. Mario knows my mother. How is she? One time I drink too many beers, I was with him. When I got home, she looked, she goes, he had been drinking, hit him. And he goes, what did I do? She goes, how do you let him drink? It's his fault. He's my wrestling coach, unbelievable. So thanks to him, I could do that shot and bring my opponent down. You know? We're good.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you again, my brother.